Forbes says billionaires have lost a lot of money. JP Morgan says low-income households have lost even more. And the SEC says their general counsel is going to lose his job. Those stories and more on the CoinSense Crypto Wire, your regular update of news and events regarding Bitcoin, Ethereum, the other digital assets, and the greater global geopolitical scene at large. Today is December 26, 2022. Crypto billionaires have lost a total of $116 billion in 2022 due to the ongoing bear market, according to a report by Forbes. The losses reportedly represent the combined personal equity of 17 individuals in the cryptocurrency space, with over 15 of those individuals losing more than half their fortunes since March 2022. According to Forbes, the losses have been attributed to post-pandemic economic shocks, which have caused waves of inflation and rising interest rates, leading capital to leave the speculative cryptocurrency ecosystem. A research project by JP Morgan Chase has found that U.S. crypto users are mostly men, young, Asian, and have higher incomes. The study, which analyzed data from nearly 5 million active checking account customers, also found that the median amount of money held in crypto wallets is relatively small, equivalent to less than a week's worth of earnings. However, 15% of users have transferred more than a month's worth of take-home pay into crypto accounts, making them more vulnerable to price drops. The research also found that U.S. households tend to make large investments in cryptocurrencies when their value is rising sharply, reflecting herd behavior. Lower-income households were found to have purchased crypto assets at substantially higher prices than other groups. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has announced that its general counsel, Dan Berkovitz, will be leaving the agency on January 31st. It has been reported that Berkovitz had a dinner with Sam Bankman-Fried, CEO of the FTX exchange, who was later charged with fraud by the SEC. The Brazilian Securities and Exchange Commission has approved the holding of cryptocurrency assets and investment funds subject to certain criteria set out in a new regulatory framework enacted by the outgoing president. The framework also establishes a virtual service provider license for digital asset firms, including exchanges and trading intermediaries, and defines various digital currencies as legal payment methods in Brazil. However, the use of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as legal tender is not permitted. The International Chess Federation has partnered with Avalanche to bring chess onto the blockchain. Avalanche and Ava Labs will invest in chess-related product development on the network, including on-chain player ratings, tournament data management, and historical game exploration. Bitcoin miners in Texas have voluntarily shut down or curtailed operations to support the state's energy infrastructure during a winter storm that has caused a hard freeze warning. The extreme cold and tight grid conditions in Texas have led to a high demand for flexible energy loads, which Bitcoin mining can provide. The Bitcoin network's mean hash rate has dropped significantly, leading to an increase in the average block time and confirmation time. The mining difficulty is also expected to decrease by 11.6% during the next adjustment cycle, which is due on January 4th, 2023. Ethereum's decentralization has been called into question by Delphi Digital, which has pointed out that just 4 entities manage almost all of the network's staking. The report also noted that Ethereum has experienced a rise in blocks that are compliant with the standards set forth by the Office of Foreign Assets Control, which could make the network more centralized. However, Ethereum developers have implemented incentives to try to make the network less centralized over time. You've just listened to the CoinSense Crypto Wire for December 26, 2022, brought to you by CoinSense.com, a free-to-use sentiment analysis website offering unique insights into the cryptocurrency markets.